Hello everybody, my name is Jeremy Eck with the Boathouse Group. Today we are going to go over a little demonstration of the windlass actuating from the bow here. We're obviously sitting on land right now, so I'm not going to completely free fall this windlass, but I'm going to go over some different options you have, especially on this Lumar Profish. There's actually going to be two different style settings that are in this Lumar Profish. One is going to be free fall, and then one just going to be your standard windlass. So a lot of times your boat's going to become equipped in that free fall setting. But if you want to make some fine adjustments, or you're sitting at a beach and don't want to have to do a free fall in shallower water, you can make an adjustment quick and change that. So I'm going to leave this lanyard on here and kind of show you what those two differences are. So right now I have this in free fall mode. What that means is when I go to press this button out, this is actually going to loosen up the spool, just allow that anchor to continuously free fall out. So as I push it out, you're going to see that this actual spindle just loosens up, and what it's going to allow it to do is just continuously pull out itself. If you look down in there, when you're going to tighten it back up, it'll tighten that up first to cinch that spool and then bring it back in. So that's going to be your first method, and that's called free fall. The other way to do it, you've got this little pin here on the top. All you've got to do if you want to change the action on this is push this pin all the way in. It'll lock itself in. At that point in time, it's just a standard windlass. So as you press out, it's going to push it out. When you go to come back in, it's going to bring it back in. It's not going to do any of the actual free fall just to continue going. What the benefit of that is going to be, like I said, if you're in shallower water, you don't have as much room for that anchor to free fall. So you can tell it to keep going out to let out your slack while you're at the beach or at an island, whatever the case may be there. On the flip side, if you're offshore, you're going to want that to free fall. You want to allow that to get down, otherwise you're going to be holding that button for a long while. In order to do that, if you are in that standard style, you can just pull this little pin out from the side. It'll pop that pin that locks it in, and then now you're back in free fall mode. So that's just a quick brief little walkthrough on how to work this Lumar Profish Windlass. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us at any one of our stores, or send us an email, or just stop in. Thank you again for your time today, and we look forward to seeing you in the water.